The climate is changing. With this fact, almost no one argues, at least here in Russia. I was born in the city located in the center of the European part of Russia. I remember freezing weather in the 90s when the temperature dropped to minus 30 degrees Celsius. In such cold weather, classes in schools were cancelled. I remember how in the morning from sleep I listened attentively to the radio, with hope not to miss the cherished phrase that lessons were cancelled due to cold weather. After that I had breakfast and ran to ski or sled down the hill. One day, when I was already a student, the temperature dropped to a minus 40 degrees Celsius. On this day, classes were cancelled, even for students. Much has changed since then. Such cold weather in my hometown no longer happens. Moreover, the first snow often begins to fall only by December. The climate in Russia has changed dramatically. It's interesting to look into the future to know what the climate of Russian cities will have in 2050. For this, I used the Global Ecological Stratification. It's a raster image resulting from the clustering of different climate rasters, world clim. Each cell of this image has an area about 1 square kilometer. Before I used it to compare the climate of various cities for one of my videos. I made an interactive map that is available online. In 2050, Moscow will have the same climate as Boston in the United States or Krasnodar in Russia. At the same time, Krasnodar will have a climate similar to Italian Bologna. St. Petersburg will have the same climate as Ottawa in Canada, or Vladivostok in Russia. At the same time, Vladivostok will have the same climate as Berlin in Germany, or Stavropol in Russia, and the climate of Stavropol will resemble Salt Lake City's current climate in the United States, or Odessa in Ukraine. The climate of Novosibirsk will become less continental. It will be similar to the current climate of cities such as Tambov and Lipetsk, which are located west of Russia. The climate of many Siberian cities will change similarly. As you can see, the climate in Russia will become much more comfortable in the future. To see how the climate of other Russian cities will change, follow the link in the description.